streaming. We're not there on YouTube yet. It always lags a little bit, so. Still getting some data. Hi, Facebook. Facebook's on. Yay, we're streaming. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this stream of New Kingdom Gardeners. I am Jack, the designer of New Kingdom Gardeners, and I'm here to celebrate a funded Kickstarter. Woo! We just unlocked all of the stretch goals today, so my special guests are going to help me demonstrate those stretch goals. First, we're just going to play a 3-player playthrough of the game. I'll open with a teach so that everybody can kind of see how the game plays. If you've never played before, this is a good way to learn. And for our guests' benefit, so they can get a refresher on how to play the rules. They both played before, but we'll do a quick teach at the beginning, then we'll do a 3-player playthrough, then we'll do another 3-player playthrough with expansion content, so we can show off that inspired mini expansion that was unlocked today. So without further ado, I want to introduce our guests for the show tonight, starting with Mr. Weston Graham. Weston, do you want to introduce yourself for the stream?
Hey, I'm Weston, and I like playing games, especially with Jack.
Weston and I play a lot of games together. Weston's been a huge help for this project. He kind of was the guy who, I showed him a card game, and he went, this could be better. And we workshopped it a lot. We played a ton of, I went over to his house actually for a weekend, and that's kind of how Gardeners was born, out of a much simpler card game that it originally was. Trevor saw that same card game and said, yeah, this could be better. So both have had a really early interest in this game and have a ton to do with the development. It wouldn't be what it is without either of these guys. So that's Weston. And our other guest, Trevor Olson. Trevor, do you want to introduce yourself for the stream?
Hello, I'm Trevor. I think Wes said it all. I like games. I like Jack, and I like to play games with Jack.
Yeah.
I also make some games. So
yes, and I want to plug Trevor's game right now. Trevor company is Zunga Games, and first game, Alcatraz Escape the City, is coming out pretty soon. Hopefully, I hope. I love Escape the City. I'm really excited to Alcatraz Escape the City. Sorry, but really excited to see it actually published. It's gonna happen.
Yeah. That's the plan. It's at a pretty good spot right now. I spent the last year just really super polishing it, and yeah, I think it just need to find my graphic designer. I got my artist lined up, and go from there.
Yeah, well, you certainly, if nothing else, Trevor, you have 2 fans that are eagerly awaiting the release of that game. One is me, and the other is Falk. We all know Falk loves that game.
Me and Falk played today.
Really? That's unsurprising to me. Okay, so let's, without further ado, let's get into the game. So, New Kingdom Gardeners, we've got a 4-player setup here. If you jump into the TTS mod, you will see there's a solo area here. So if you're interested in trying out solo mode, you can do so on your own. But if you're playing as a multiplayer game, you would jump into this seat here. It has everything you need. There's the rules, rule booklet here, the Master Gardener for setup, the Miracles for setup, and then the Gardener cards. And over here, we have the Inspired Mini expansion. We'll get into that a little bit later. But that is the setup for New Kingdom. In this case, since it's a 3-player game, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this garden, and we're just going to play with 3 gardens here. So thorns or seeds, as they creep around the board, will move from Trevor's garden into my garden. We play anti-clockwise or play to the right, and so the way that this game works, the overall premise of the game is we are all gardeners, and we are trying to produce the most fruit for when the Master Gardener returns. When the Master Gardener returns, he's going to count the fruit of his faithful gardeners, and from among them he will choose the gardener who has produced the most fruit to be head gardener in his new kingdom, a kingdom where there are no thorns and everything is as it should be. The workers are well provided for, the fruit is abundant, and the thorns are no more, and either Trevor, Jack, or Weston leads the rest of the gardeners as head gardener because they did such a good job before the master returned of cultivating fruitful gardens. So that's the story. That's what you're playing for. We will play until the Master Gardener card is revealed, at which time, once the Master Gardener card is revealed, we'll return to the first player. So we'll finish that last round of play, and then we'll count fruit. Whoever has the most fruit in tokens, that could be on your garden, in your board. You could have fruit tokens. Yellow fruit are worth 1, 5 purple fruit are worth 5. And one thing that you might not notice on the Kickstarter that you can notice here is the yellow fruit are smaller than the purple fruit. So 1s and 5s, we'll count those. We'll count points on cards. So if this is a seed card here, which you can see right there, it's a 1-point seed card because it has 1 fruit symbol in the top left. Or say I have this miracle card in my garden, that's worth 2 fruit points. So we count up fruit in tokens, we count up fruit in cards, and then the last thing that we will count is any thorns that I pruned from somebody else's garden. So when I prune a thorn from my own garden, it just goes into the discard pile. If I prune a thorn from somebody else's garden, though, I will hold it here next to my gardener for the harvest. And thorns, let's see, are normally, here's a thorn card. Normally thorns are worth negative points. They're negative 3 points if they end up in your garden at the end of the game. However, you can prune those to get rid of them from your own garden, but you can prune them from others to save them. If I collect this thorn by pruning it from somebody else's garden, it's going to be worth 3 points for me at the harvest, so it's quite worth it. Only other thing to know about scoring is that if you have workers in your garden, let me find some workers. I gotta find 2 of the same type. Okay, there we go. So a little bit of card anatomy here. Thorns, seeds, miracles are all pretty simple. One thing to note is that miracles and seed cards, if you draw these types of cards, those are played immediately. Now in the final art, there is a lightning bolt symbol that indicates play this immediately, and there are card icons that help you distinguish thorns, miracles, and seeds, but for now, the thing to know is that thorns are dark, they have a dark background, they're worth negative fruit, and then miracles have that blue cloud background, so that's how you can tell them apart. Miracles have conditions that tell you when to play them and where to play them. So it says plant immediately into the garden with the most thorns on forgiveness. So if I had 2 thorns, Weston has 1 thorn, Trevor has no thorns, it would go into my garden. If we're tied on a miracle, say I have 2 thorns, Weston has 2 thorns, and I draw the card, it goes to me because it goes to the player with, it goes in turn order. Okay, so that's a little bit about thorns and miracles. Last thing about scoring, though, because I was talking about endgame scoring. We count fruit, we count points on cards, we count pruned thorns. And one thing to know about workers is that if you stack workers in the same spot, of the same type, in the same garden, those workers count for additional points. Now, at the end of the game, this doesn't mean anything. They are just worth 1 point each. But when you first assemble that team, you get a team bonus according to the chart on this player aid. So when you create teams in your own garden, you get fruit equivalent to the number of workers in that team. You play 1 worker, you don't get any bonus, but you play 2 workers, you get 2 fruit immediately. You play 3 workers, you get 3 fruit, 4 workers, you get 4 fruit. Or at the 3 or 4 worker tier, you can get a dove instead. And doves will be your action markers. We'll get into that when I explain how to play a turn, which will be right before we actually play. If you plant on another's garden, though, you increase your fruit bonus by 1 per level. So normally I would get 2 fruit for 2 workers, but in another's garden, I would get 3 fruit. In another's garden, I would get 4 fruit for planting 3 workers, or planting 3 workers, or I could get a dove. And then for 4 workers, I'd get 5 fruit, or I could get a dove for that. The 7 worker types are on this player aid. Trevor and Weston, if you guys ever want to refer to the workers throughout the game, you can just look at this player aid to see what types of workers there are, what you might be hoping comes out of the draw pile, and so on. Last thing I want to talk about is turn order. How are we doing so far? You guys tracking? You have any questions?
Good.
Good? Okay. So what do you actually do when you play this game? So, and what you do is you place your doves, and then you draw a card and you recall your doves. It's that simple, really. So you have 2 doves. You can get more, like we said, by building team bonuses. But if you have 2 doves, you send those doves out. You would send them out to open spaces in your garden. Now, we'll all be playing as gardeners, so we all have one character that can for sure use doves. So let's say I'm playing as Sister Prudence. Let's say Weston is playing as Sir Practicus. Both of these gardeners have a single dove spot. So I can send 1 dove to this gardener to use one of these gardening actions. The 4 standard gardening actions are plant, pray, appoint, and prune. Alphabetical order, let's start with appoint. So appoint is playing a worker from your hand into a worker spot in your garden. Workers never move, they stay stationary. If you want to, you can replace a worker in your worker row with a new worker by simply discarding the worker that's already there. Second action, alphabetically, would be plant. So plant is the same thing with seeds. You plant seeds to the right of your garden. Seeds are always planted in this spot. And when they plant there, they push everything else to the right. This goes for thorns as well. Thorns are always planted here. Anything that's planted in the bottom row, the seed row, is always planted in this spot, the planting spot next to your gardener. Once they plant, it pushes everything to the right, as I said, so that can lead to cards creeping off of the board and into other people's gardens. Next is the pray action. Praying is drawing 2 cards from the deck, being mindful that if you draw thorns or miracles with pray action, you play them immediately. Finally, the most complex of the gardening actions is prune. Pruning allows you to get rid of thorns or add thorns from another player's garden for the harvest. To prune, you pay 2 fruit to get rid of that thorn. You can pay fruit using tokens on your player board. You can use cards in your garden, so you can use seeds, miracles, or workers, or you can use cards in your hand. All of those work as currency for pruning. One thing I didn't say about the miracle cards is miracles can be played in either row. Some miracles can be planted as if they're a seed, and then they go into the seed row, which means they can move out of your garden, or they go into the worker row and they stay stationary where they're planted. Just like workers, they can be discarded. Also, if you have a full garden and you get a worker or a miracle, you can discard it if you want. You don't need to take it into your garden. Okay, so you would send out your doves. So you send a dove to a gardener. You can take one of those 4 gardening actions, or all of the workers in the game have unique actions. Like this assistant, for instance, she has the ability to rearrange your garden or send one of your appointed workers to another garden. You might want to do this later in the game when you have more workers and you need to build teams with someone else. Or if you just want to make space in your garden. The other thing that an assistant can help with is rearranging your garden if you want to preserve seeds that are about to get pushed out. So let's say I've used my dove to appoint this worker. Now, since it's early in the game, I don't have anything to rearrange, and I don't have a worker that I can send somewhere else. So what am I supposed to do with this other dove? Sister Prudence's dove spot's already taken. I can't really use this dove spot. So what you can do if you have leftover doves is you can always send them to just go get fruit for you. So if you send a dove over here to your fruit zone, it will get 1 fruit from the supply and add it to your player board, to your garden. Then at the end of your turn, you can recall your doves, and then you draw a card from the main deck, and your turn is over, and it passes to the next player to your right. Being mindful that in this draw step, if you get a thorn card, you have to play it immediately. Same thing with miracles. So the basic concept of the game is place your doves, recall your doves, draw a card.
Question, Jack.
Yeah.
What is like the best use scenario for doing that last option instead of just praying to draw 2 cards?
Well, you can only pray if you have an open action spot. So praying is a gardening action. So you need that spot on your gardener, or you need a worker that allows you a pray action.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Good question though.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was misunderstanding. I thought you could just pray.
No, praying is a gardening action. It does require a dove.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's what I was saying, but with the extra dove at the end. But it still has to be attached to a worker.
Yep. You have to have an open spot to place it on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Any other questions?
And on every single gardener, you can pray, plant, prune, or appoint.
Yes. Yeah. Every gardener has that ability. These two gardeners have passive abilities. So, like Sister Prudence, for example, her ability is whenever you pray, if you receive thorns while praying, and I know that that's a typo, it's going to be fixed, but when you pray, if you receive thorns, you may discard them. Sir Practicus, on the other hand, anytime he takes a plant action, you may plant 1 or 2 seeds from your hand. So that's kind of an interesting ability. It gives you the opportunity to plant more. One thing to note about these particular gardeners is, let's say you have a manager type, and you are Sir Practicus. Managers allow you to plant or appoint. Yeah, like this manager here. If you use a dove on your manager to take a plant action, it applies to her as well. So it's not just for Sir Practicus, for anybody in his garden. The same is true for Sister Prudence. Let's say Sister Prudence has a monk, like this monk here, and she uses that monk to pray. The passive ability of Sister Prudence still applies to her. One last thing you might see with, there's one gardener that has the ability to use multiple doves. So this particular gardener, if any of you end up playing as Ollis has the ability to, oh, and actually Lady Cassia has this too. They both have the ability where you can place 2 doves on this gardener. So one dove could be used for a gardening action, the other dove could be used for a special ability, and you could do either or with either dove. You don't need to do one before the other or whatever, but you can only do each action once per turn. You can take one gardening action and you can do their special ability once. So in Lady Cassia's case, she can look at the top three cards, put one back, take one and put the others back. And Ollis, the poet, he can copy workers from other gardens. He can use their abilities as his ability. So those are the 2 cases where you might have a gardener that can take multiple doves. Okay, a little bit more of an extended teach just to kind of show off some of the things in the game. But that should take us to everything that we need to know to play the game. Do you guys have any other questions before we get going?
No, not yet.
All right, sweet. So let's get started. So what we're going to do is, it's a 3-player game. So what we're going to do is, in setup, we're going to take the main deck and we're going to cut 20 cards off the top. This ensures that playtime is pretty stable and consistent. So I'm going to set those cards aside. They're not going to be used in this game. Everybody go ahead and draw. Well, actually, wait. Before we draw cards, we're going to pick our gardeners. So everybody go ahead and grab 2 gardeners off of this deck. Choose one, and then put the other back in the deck.
How do I zoom in on them again?
Zoom. So you zoom with the Alt key. So if you press Alt, and
It's
then
not zoom in.
yeah, you can use your scroll wheel while you're holding down Alt to zoom in more. But you have to be hovered. You have to hover over the card so that it lights up.
It's not doing it. Uh-oh.
If you're on a Mac, it would be Option, but I know you're on Windows.
Well, like the alt and scroll works for all the other cards, just not my hand.
Oh, really? Huh. Interesting.
Oh.
Are you hovered over?
Yeah.
Are you in a place where the card is like popping out like this? If you see on the stream.
Yeah, popping out and then it lights up around it.
Yeah,
and
then you
you're
press Alt.
yeah, and like it's not zooming in. It's
And then
weird,
you
but it's like zooming in on like the
can-
main deck, the like
can zoom.
player aid cards.
That's gonna make playing on TTS hard.
Yeah.
So just to check, Wes, if you put your hand over it and it lights up the card, and then you press Alt and then do your scroll wheel without moving it from being over the card,
Yeah.
it doesn't do anything?
No.
Huh.
Like it's not. I'm not even getting the big card to pop up.
So the other thing you could try to read the card, I guess, which would be a little bit annoying, is if you put your hand over the card and then press M, it will magnify it. I don't know if it'll
Oh yeah. Okay, the magnifying is working.
Cool. Yeah, magnifying is good.
Oh gosh.
That's
it's a
right.
little awkward to do it that way, but
For sure.
it's a kind of a fix.
Yeah. Thanks.
You can use the scroll wheel with the magnify tool as well.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh, that actually helps a lot. Okay.
Mhm.
I guess
Yeah.
I'll just use magnify.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Cool. So I'm going to be Sister Prudence. And the reason I'm going to be Sister Prudence is that's our artist right there, Melissa. That's her on the card.
Nice.
Once you've chosen your Gardener, go ahead and put the other one that you didn't use back on the deck.
I don't know how to put that back in, dude.
It's okay. Snap points are magic. So okay, here now go ahead and draw 5 cards off of the main deck. So hover over that, press 5.
I don't like that you're that power, Jack.
Yeah. Weston, maybe it's because of all your monitors.
No, I mean
Those
now it's
8
working.
monitors.
It's working fine now.
Okay, so
I don't know why it wasn't working with the other 2 cards. That's weird.
so now what you do is when you see your hand, go ahead and play all of your thorn cards into your secret.
I don't want to.
You must.
I don't want to.
It's the rule. There's only one rule.
I mean, I would think better now than later.
You have none, huh?
Yeah, I don't have any.
All right, sweet. Well, in this case, this is pretty simple. So Weston has 0, I have 1, Trevor has 2, which makes Trevor first player. So since Trevor has the most thorns in his garden, he is going to he's going to be our first player. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut 9 cards off the top of the deck, and I'm going to place the Master Gardener in those cards. I'm going to shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Then I'm going to shuffle the Miracles into the larger portion of the deck. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I will put the Master Gardener at the bottom of the draw pile, randomly in those 10 cards. Whenever he's drawn, the game is over. And then the draw deck is constructed, and we're ready to play. So Trevor, you're up first. Everybody starts with 2 doves and 3
Not me.
fruit.
Not me.
Yeah, 2 doves, and you start with 3 fruit as well. So I'll go ahead and deal that out to you guys. No.
I start with 3 devs.
Oh, that's
that
right.
guy?
Yeah, Abbott Wiser.
Abbott Wiser.
3 doves. Okay,
Specials.
fantastic. So Trevor, now your turn. You get to place your doves, and then you recall them and draw a card.
Okay, so let's see if I got anything I can play.
3 doves? That's wild. That's OP, dude.
That's what you might think. Lots of people have accused Abbott Wiser of that, but
Yakuza.
Yeah, if you don't have enough
the data
resources to
doesn't,
actually use them, yeah.
the data doesn't lie. Abbott Wiser does not actually win all that much.
Yeah, probably because you need, yeah, I can see why. But late game, it seems insane.
Yeah. Also, I think it just has to do with the gardener abilities, really. I mean, the others are advantageous in other ways.
Yep.
Okay, I am going to. What did I start with? 1 fruit or 2 fruit? 3 fruit.
Yeah, you start with 3.
Okay, I am going to.
Unless you're me, then you start with 4. 'Cause
I'm playing this guy, which is the, hold on. It is the plant action. No, it is the appoint action.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm appointing this monk guy.
Sweet. Okay.
Oh,
So you would place a dove on Habitwiser to do that action.
right. So that takes one of my doves.
I put him on there for you.
I'm like, that looks like there's someone there. Okay, so that dove lets me appoint that worker, and now I think it's a tough choice, but since there's only one out there, I think I will prune this.
Prune from me? Thank you. All right. So, and that's going to cost you 2 fruit.
Yes. And then I just flip this over?
Yeah. Put it next to your gardener, though, so it doesn't disrupt the creep. Yeah.
Okay. And then 2 fruit. And then I have one more dove. So I think this guy will go
grab some.
Do anything else with my actions. So yeah, I'll just grab a fruit.
Okay. Very cool. Then you recall those doves, and then you draw a card.
Recall. Oop, no, you stay there. Recall and draw 1 card.
Yep.
Cool.
And then keep in mind, if it's a thorn or a miracle, you play it immediately.
Actually, hold on. Let me read what this is. Yes. That's unfortunate for me.
Oh, it's a miracle. Hey. Mercy.
It's a miracle!
Plant immediately in the garden with the least workers. Oh. Okay, so that's either Weston or I, because we both have 0, but it goes by turn order, so it would go next to me. So I'm going to plant it in my worker row.
So convenient.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't make the rules. Except I did make the rules. Okay, so now I will... okay, so now it's my turn. So what I'm going to do for my turn is I am going to appoint a manager to my garden. And the manager allows me to take either a plant or a point action. So I'm going to I'm going to place a dove there. I'm going to appoint another worker, a trader. The trader lets you swap a card from your hand with a card in another's hand and hold a point or plant it. But I can't do that now because I'm all out of doves, so I'm going to recall my doves after taking those 2 appoint actions. I'm going to draw a card and take a look at what it is. It's not a thorn or a miracle, so I pass it on to Weston.
All right. I'm going to use a dove to appoint a manager. And then I'm going to use my second dove to use my manager, who says appoint, right? Yep. And I'm going to appoint a monk.
Nice.
And then I will recall my doves. Draw a card. I think. Do I have to click something besides just click?
Oh, yeah, press 1. The
Just
1 key.
Sorry. Okay, 1. Okay, and it's not a thorn or a miracle.
Nice. Trevor, you're
All
up.
right. I am... What am I going to do? I will place this. I am planting.
Sweet.
To my gardener.
Very cool.
And then that is, so what can I plant with? I guess it's my master, or it's my gardener. So that's my plant. And then I guess I think I will pray. Oh, joy.
Another thorn. Ooh. All right, so it's going to initiate the first creep. So planting here is going to push this thorn into my garden.
All right. I've got all the thorns. And then, what is this one? Okay, I think I'll place this guy. Oh, wait, do I have an action to do that? I don't have another plant action. I took that free action, did I not? I think I did, yeah. Oh, oops, I've already placed dove. Sorry, it's just hard to see on TTS. There's a dove already there.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I've got one more.
Yeah, so you plant, pray.
I cannot pray. I could pray or prune. No, I can't do any of those. That's gone, that's gone. So now I just use my dove for fruit again. I believe that's all I can do with that one at the moment.
Yep.
Okay. And then I recall my guys and I take a card.
Yep.
Oh, that's not right. Where is it?
Yeah.
Hey, Jack,
Yeah.
is there a hand limit?
Yes,
Yeah.
there is a hand limit. Hand limit is 7 cards. So if at the
Okay.
end of your turn you have 7 cards in your hand, you have to discard down to 7.
Okay.
Did I put them all back?
It's
No,
pretty rare though that you hit that hand limit.
Where did my other dove go? Am I just blind?
Did he disappear?
I think you already have 2 stacked. Oh no, you had 3. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, he's behind you. Can I move it? There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Nothing again.
Did it
Big
fall,
log.
did it fall off the
Yeah.
table? Yeah. Okay, so did you draw your card, Trevor?
I did not.
Sweet.
What does your guy do again?
Okay.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not a thorn. Believe it or not, it's not a thorn.
Sweet. Okay, so now on my turn, what am I gonna do? Well, I'm gonna appoint again. So I'm gonna appoint a trader. I'm gonna activate that first team bonus. So this is a second trader. So I'm gonna exchange my 3 fruit for 5 because I'm actually getting 5 fruit out of this deal. Or sorry, I'm getting 2 fruit. So I stacked a second worker in my own garden that's worth 2 fruit. Add it to my 3 fruit on the board to give me a 5 fruit token. So gonna do that. Then I am going to appoint another worker, and that worker is going to be an assistant. So then I'm going to draw a card. It's a thorn card, so I'm going to add that thorn to my garden. Then I'm going to recall my doves, and it is Weston's turn.
Mercy! What a turn. All right. Don't you get to draw a card at the end?
I did. It was a thorn.
Okay, did that? Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't
that
great.
that was your thorn. Not the
Yeah. It was a
Sorry.
sad draw.
Yeah, sorry.
Thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome, dude. You just like you went so businesslike about it. I didn't even realize it was that bad. I was like, oh, all right.
Oh, it's a thorn, and that's terrible. You're good.
And it's gone. Okay, so I am going to. Shoot, what was my plan? I had a plan. Oh yeah, I'm gonna pray. So I'm gonna use my monk dude. Pray. I'll take 2 cards. And interesting. Let's see. What did I get?
Whoops. Oh, Weston's getting close to that hand limit.
Why do you think I asked?
What was the hand limit again? I missed that.
7 cards. Yep. So if you ever have 7 at the end of your turn, you discard back down to 7.
Okay.
And I am going to appoint a trader.
Okay.
Okay. And that's and then I'll draw another card. Or I'll put my doves back. Whoops. Draw my card. And I am below the hand limit.
Sweet.
So there you go.
All right, Trevor.
All right. Can do that. I could do that. I could do that. Okay. I think I'm going to appoint this Reaper by using this dove here.
Ooh, okay.
And then I am going to discard this seed. This is a seed, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Going to discard. Is there still something that lets you pick up out of the discard pile?
Yeah, Fisher.
Fisher. Anybody got a Fisher down? No.
There isn't one currently on the board, no.
At this point in somebody's hand with 7 cards.
So what Trevor is doing is the Reaper's ability allows you to discard a seed from your garden or hand to collect its fruit. So he's going to take fruit from the supply to make up for that seed that he just reaped from his garden. Then he's going to, because he has an open spot here, this will shift over to the left.
Oh, it will?
Yep.
Oh. Oh, maybe I don't want to do that then.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't.
I guess it wouldn't matter.
Because you always plant this way anyway, so it would push over.
Yeah.
It's just a little cleanup thing that prevents any confusion.
Okay. I like confusion.
Were you trying to misdirect us?
I don't know what I was trying to do. Okay, so I mean, might as well pray, because I need some help. And I did that already, so I used that Reaper.
Mm-hmm.
Or do you have to use a dove when you appoint? Do you automatically get the power?
Yes.
Oh, you don't.
You don't automatically get to do the thing. You need to place a dove there. Yeah.
You do. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then as my last thing, I will. Where are we at? 19.
It's getting close.
Not
that close.
I am going. Yeah, I played this wrong, but that's okay.
Happens to me all the time.
I've never done that ever.
I am going to end this. She counts for points at the end of the game, right?
Yeah.
She counts.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will.
Did you take a prey action?
I did not yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm deciding.
You're deciding if you want to pray.
Yeah. Trevor's APing.
This is normal. Trevor's the king of analysis paralysis.
It's true. Okay, I have 5 fruit. I'm going to prune something.
Okay.
Because I'm just that kind of nice guy. So if I prune from yours, it's 2 or 3?
It's worth 3 for you. It costs you 2, but it's worth 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that.
Very nice.
Do that.
Okay, so that was your last dove. So then you would.
I find my doves and bring them back home. 1, 2.
Pretty sure you have to coo.
Coo. I can't make a dove sound. I saw a dove the other day with my daughter, and she went dove.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you
She knows
the game?
Yeah.
Do a little soundbite.
It's because I make her play this every morning.
You don't get to eat until you play.
No, it's not like that. Okay, so did you draw?
I did not draw a card yet. Sorry. That is me. I am done.
Very cool.
All right.
My turn. What am I going to do? I got 2 doves. I am going to do this. I'm going to place a dove on my assistant. Then I'm going to use that assistant because the assistant can rearrange your garden or move one of your appointed workers to another garden. So I'm going to move one of my traders onto Weston's trader, and I'm going to get that 3-point team bonus. So that's 2. So When I plant a second worker, I get 3 fruit immediately. So I'm going to do that. Then for my second trick, I'm going to place a... Oh, whoops. Hold on.
No, give me my trader back.
Oh, there he is. He disappeared into the bricks. So I have another trader here. I'm going to place a dove on him. So I'm going to use this trader's ability to swap a card from my hand with a card in another's hand and hold a point or plant it. Weston has the most cards, but Trevor probably has better cards.
Wow,
So,
dude. Hey, we're talking quantity over quality here. What do you want?
Fine, I'll take the quantity. So I'm going to take a card from Weston. So I give Weston this card, and I'm just going to take this card. And
Whatever, I didn't even want that one.
yeah, I'm going to plant it immediately because that's pretty sweet. So the plant action with the trader is part of the trader's action. So I'm going to call my doves back. I'm going to draw a card, and it's going to be Weston's turn.
This is going to go well for Jack. I can see already.
Yeah, right. Why'd you have to?
Oh man,
Why'd you have to do that, dude? All right.
that's a lot of points coming.
I am. Yeah, I feel like I'm not aiming at the right target so far. In terms of like what I'm trying to do, I think I need to focus on fruit more.
Get fruit.
Yeah,
Always
get
helps. Wait, what are we doing in this game?
Do you have any? You started with 3 and you still have 3.
Yeah, I don't think. Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think I know how to get fruit. So, all right. I'm going to.
You got 8? Jack's got 8.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
Oh my.
I'm going to appoint a trader. Make that 3. So what do I get again?
No,
you get
no.
Either a dove or 3 fruit.
Ooh, I want a dove for sure. I want a dove.
Up that action
A
potential.
dove. Yeah, for sure.
Now Weston gets 3 because it's in his
I'm
own
APing. I'm action potentialing.
Is there only that many? Like, is there only 4 of each kind? Is that what there is?
Yeah.
For
each worker. Yeah.
Oh,
man, you got a good setup over there, Jack.
Oh my gosh. How do I accidentally put 2 doves onto one. Okay, there we go. All right. That was my first one to get another dove. Okay. And then I wanted to. I just want one of you little birdies. Okay. I'm going to appoint the fisher, like we were talking about. I want a fisher.
Nice.
Okay. And then I am going to use my 3rd dove to prune.
Oh, nice.
So I forgot how to do that. I got to pay 2. Right?
Yeah, but you can pay from your hand or your garden.
Oh, I can pay from my hand?
Yeah, you can if you want. I'm just assuming you don't want to because
so can I pay with 2 little fruits?
Yeah.
Do I just like put them out here? Like those 2, and I'm gonna prune. Hold on. Does it matter which one I prune?
It doesn't. Just pick the one you think is ugliest.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, strife. Strife for sure is uglier. Okay. And that discards, right?
Oh, actually, no. It's from another's garden, so you save it. So
I save it. Okay.
Collect it.
Okay, and then I'm going to draw, and that is my turn.
A lot of doves out there in this game. All right, Trevor.
Yeah.
All right. I do not think my engine is running very fast, but what the heck? Okay. Never seen that before on my screen, but it went away. What is good?
Never saw that on your screen. Oh, like an error message.
There was something weird. Yeah, it's like, what is happening? Well, I don't want to do that. This is where TTS gets a little bit clunky.
Oh, yeah.
The game does not would not take me this long in real life because I'd be able to just look at your whole
Yeah,
thing.
there's always the TTS tax. There's the TTS tax and the Trevor tax.
That's true.
Both of those add 10 minutes to your playtime.
Oh wow.
I think the Trevor tax
Bird.
might be bigger. Okay, I am going to appoint that with, I guess it has to be my gardener. And then I am going to and then I'm going to take that right away with my dove to appoint, which one? This one.
Ooh, okay.
And then I am going to use my last dove. I really feel like I'm being inefficient here. To move one of my peoples.
Oh, okay.
And I think it's going to be this one.
Your manager?
Yes. To where is the manager? There.
Yes. Give me all the teams.
Nice.
It
Okay.
gives me 3 fruit.
Yep, three fruit. That's correct.
Okay. The only thing I don't like is, do you have a manager too?
I
You
do.
Holy smokies. Okay, well maybe I want to give it to you then. I think I want to give it to you instead.
Oh, okay. All right.
Aw. That like doesn't affect my game at all though, dude.
I don't actually know. You know what? I won't. I will give it to you. As long as I'm sure, right?
Okay.
Persuasion 100.
I think I know what's gonna happen here, but it's bad all around.
I don't think any of us know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And then,
right.
where did my other dove go?
This is a garden? I just got people.
I keep losing doves. I got this one.
Yeah, growing it.
Look at how terrible our gardens are. We got a bunch of people and a bunch of we got more thorns than the actual things we're trying to raise.
Yeah, I have a tree that was probably there before I was.
Oh, did somebody prune for me? I totally missed that.
I got
Weston.
the dog.
Yeah. Okay,
I got cracked off.
Yeah, gardens are not very prolific. All right, so did you pull your doves and draw a card?
I did pull my doves, and now I drew a card.
Draw a card.
Holy shnikes.
Thorn?
Oh, jeez.
Vanity. Oh, no, sloth. Yeah. Okay, so my turn. Let's see what I'm going to do.
That's accurate.
I'm going to I'm going to appoint an assistant on my assistant. It's going to give me 2. That's a second. I'm going to use my assistant to send my trader over here to complete this stack. And that's going to give me another dove. So I'm going to use that dove to so now since I have a team of 2 assistants, I have 2 dove spots, which means I can send a second dove to this assistant to move this manager over here to create a 3 stack. That's going to give me 4 fruit. So I'm going to take a 5, and then I'm going to discard that and grab a 5. Then I will draw a card.
It's not over, Trevor. It's not over.
It's bad enough when he had 1 assistant, and I was trying to decide which one to give it to you. I had no idea he was going to pull out a second one. That just made it so much worse for him.
All right, Jack just wanted to see how much of a landslide he could win in.
Yes. That's why I did this whole thing. That's why I did a Kickstarter.
Yeah, we're just min-maxing here, all right? Yeah. I get it.
All right, your turn, Weston.
Oh, okay. All right. Guess I got to follow that. All right. Well, I am going to take it down to. Sorry, which one's to put it on the manager to appoint.
You'll have to check the tape, Jack. I'm not 100% sure if I drew a card or not.
You drew a card.
Can I? Okay.
So I just appointed a manager. I think I put it over the.
Oh, nice. That's your 4th manager.
Yeah, right. So
All right, sweet.
that's
That's
like
4. That's either 4 fruit or a dove. You probably want 4 fruit. Would be my guess.
I do. I do actually want 4 fruit.
Here, I'll exchange it for you. I'll give you a 5, and I'll take one of these ones.
No, dude, don't even. You're getting ahead of yourself, bro. You're getting ahead of yourself. Okay. Because I got 2 more doves.
Okay.
Where'd my other dove go? Where'd my 3rd dove go? Oh, right here. I got 2 more doves. I'm gonna use that 4 fruit. So
Okay.
I don't know. Whatever you did, undo it.
Undo it. All right, gotcha.
I'm gonna use those 4 to prune 2 seeds or thorns.
So you had 6.
So I'm gonna use my monk and my Alice.
Nice. Oh,
right? So I'll use those 2
Gotcha.
to get 2 prunes.
Yeah, so
I'll put all my doves back, and then I'll draw a card.
Yeah, so what Weston did there is he used his monk. He used Poet Alice to copy his monk. Yeah, very interesting.
What? No, I didn't. What?
Right? Didn't you use?
No.
Oh, you just used his gardener ability. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I just pruned.
Oh, okay.
That's
gotcha.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, I had a very masterful plan that was using other cards to do the thing that just could do on its own.
True. Yeah, fair. Okay, so that's your turn. Did you draw a card?
Yep, I did.
Sweet.
I'm pretty sure I'm behind. So let me see what I can do to get better. I guess. Oh.
I feel like the Reapers are hard to use, to be fair to you. Like, I'm not sure. I don't think the Reapers are the easiest engine, but I'm sure Jack has a way to do it.
Well.
Yeah, the Reaper was a mistake. I meant to. I had a different plan, and I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing.
Yeah, all depends on what you're dealt with Reapers.
Yeah.
If you get a grower, a good engine I like is grower Reaper. So you plant seeds, build them, harvest them, build them, harvest them. That's kind of fun.
Those 2 work well together.
Yeah.
There's no other Reapers out, is there?
No.
I don't think so.
There is a monk out, though.
Yeah, what's up? Bring him over, dude. I'm trying to run a monastery over here, too.
Okay, I think I'm going to... How many do I have? 1, 2... Where's my other guy? Lost dove. I lost the dove.
Well, they're right here. Dove.
You're gonna have to entitle this "Lost Doves" because I keep losing them.
Lost doves.
That's the subtitle for this playthrough.
They do get lost in that little dove area up here.
Yeah, I'm sure they stick out a lot better.
Yeah.
In real life, but just TTS they get lost. Okay, so I'm gonna monk up here, and I am going to. I think I'll prune it, which costs me 2.
Oh.
There you go. Have a super dove.
And then super dove.
Just make them big.
There you go.
Make them bigger.
Now I like. Okay. And then I think I will.
Whoa, what? How'd you make them big?
I did some magic. It's a surprise.
You believe in magic.
Okay, who's
in
got...
a young dove's heart. Sorry.
You've got assistance. Okay, let's do it.
Whoa, I just got a copyright claim from YouTube. Man.
Uh-oh.
Being permanently banned.
Permaban.
It's because you were so close.
No parody music allowed here.
That's your 3rd one, so that gets me 4 fruit, right?
Yes. Yeah, 4 fruit.
Okay. fruit, and I did that by. How did I do that? I did that by. How did I do that? Oh, I
Magic,
used
just
it
like Jack.
because I used
You
the
used
dove
your
on
dove.
them.
Mhm.
Can I send that guy when I use
Yep.
him? Is that allowed?
Yep. That's
Okay.
totally fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I lost myself.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
and
is
then
actually, and that is in the rule book under assistant. It's like a fine print thing because it's an edge case that happens rarely, but you can do that.
I will do this to. I'm gonna pray.
Okie doke.
It's dangerous. Uh-oh. Um. Oh,
What
that
you got?
Ooh, it's a
I
miracle.
got a little miracle that's gonna
It's
go
a
to me.
miracle.
Forgiveness. Plant in the garden with the most thorns. Well, no garden has any thorns, so that goes to Trevor by default.
That's
Nice.
the way it goes. Now, can I plant it up here so it can never get taken away?
Yep.
Ooh.
I think I got to do that.
Lockdown.
But let me see.
Nice.
Let me just check something.
I'm
Yeah.
sure it did. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, for sure.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
That was
And
like,
if I put it here, it would have to thorn
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that's what I want to do. And then I draw a card.
Was that a prey action that allowed you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So then, yeah, you would draw a card.
Oh my. Plant immediately in your garden.
Oh,
What?
nice. Another miracle. There you go.
What? It's a miracle.
That's a 4-fruit swing right there.
Yeah,
Full
that
on
was
miracles.
huge.
Yeah, that's great. All right. So on my
Okay.
turn,
He's a hustler. I get it, Trevor. Okay.
Okay. So
I planned those 2 draws.
I am going to pray. So I'm going to take a pray action. Draw 2 cards. One is a thorn. Since I'm Sister Prudence, I can discard thorns. So I'm going to do that. If I draw them when I pray. So I'm going to do that.
I love how it just sounds like Jack's making up rules as he's going through this. And yeah, I have this other special ability, so like that doesn't affect me at all. All right.
All right. So then I have a assistant. Well, hold on. What do I want to?
It's like that Joey game. What was that? Cups?
Bamboozled.
You got the 2 and the 9?
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
full cup. That's a full cup.
That's right. That's a different Joey episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it full cup? Okay, so what am I gonna do? I don't know. I am gonna send both of my doves to just go get 1 fruit.
Wow.
Yep. 2, 4.
What?
So I'll grab a 5 and a 1.
Flabbergasted.
Then I'll draw a card. And it's Thorn. Shucks. Your turn, Weston.
No more
Don't
miracles.
you get to toss it?
Yeah, what happened to that one?
No. That's only so. Sister Prudence. Her ability is when she prays. If she receives thorns, she can discard
Right.
it. Her draw.
Okay.
Yep.
Should have prayed more.
I know.
Well, I mean, he was praying because he saw you getting all those miracles.
I know. See, I've moved all my workers out now, and I have all these doves. I have too much. The game must end. Okay.
So
I don't like this. I think this is.
how do I search the discard pile
Oh.
if I want to?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to do that before I decide to use the fisher?
Yep. The discard pile is open information, so you can look at it whenever you want. Anybody.
How do I like scroll through the cards?
So right click it, then you'll see
Okay.
the option to search. Click search, and you'll see a menu open up of all of the cards. Same thing here. You can hover over them. You can press Alt to zoom in, and you can look at all of those cards in the discard. Currently, there's 2 1-point seed cards.
Yeah,
1
yeah.
2-point
I see 'em.
seed,
I got 'em.
and a thorn. Yep.
And then a thorn. Yep. Okay. I think I am going to use one action to pray
All right.
first.
Okay.
Yeah. Use the monk to pray. Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait a second. I'm realizing the game could end right now, right?
Yeah. Well, it would end at the end of your turn.
Oh, okay. So I would still get to.
Yeah, you have your full turn.
Okay. Then I will pray.
Okay.
Oh, even if he gets the Master Gardener right now, the game does not end.
No, he plays through his turn because it goes back to the first player, which is you. So.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed that.
Oh, okay. So
Too many versions.
yeah, I got him. So,
Oh, okay. So this is the last turn. Weston has the last turn. You get to finish out your turn, use your doves, and then the game is over.
and I got a thorn.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
Um.
Well, you got the ability to deal with it, so.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to figure out. So help me out, Jack. Is it better for my game to prune my own thorn right now, or prune your thorn because
Prune mine.
This one's gonna cost you.
It really would be better for you though, because it will be. Yeah, that one's gonna cost you 3, and it cost you 2, and you will. So.
So I should prune yours, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because pay 2 and it's worth 3 positive points.
It depends, because this is worth -2 for him. This is worth -2 for you. So really, if this is the last hand, you're helping. The net positive is toward Jack from you.
But don't I get these points
You do. Yeah.
at the end, right? So like, isn't that for the total score better?
I think so. You're gaining a point.
You're gaining a point, but Jack is.
I'm gaining points
getting,
too. But
exactly.
Jack is gaining 2. You're gaining 1.
But the thing to think about is, I don't know if I'm winning. I do have all this free, but I have very little in my garden.
Jack is winning.
Very little.
Yeah, for sure.
Though you have a ton of, I don't know. It's going to be very close here at the end.
20. Jack's got 21, but we shouldn't min-max the hand. Never mind. I will shut up.
Okay, so I got one more, and this guy, I haven't used it all game, but I think I got to use it. I can use the ability of any worker.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I think I still have you, Jack.
Can I? Okay. Can I use the assistant? If I use the assistant, that doesn't mean I can just rearrange the thorn, though.
You can't get rid of it. No. The only way to get rid of it is by pruning. So a prune action is beneficial to you because you do.
So I think I'm gonna do that then. I'm just gonna use this, use his other ability or whatever. Or can I just prune twice with him?
No, you can prune once with him, and then you can copy a monk to prune.
Prune, yeah, and then I'll copy
Trevor's monk. Yeah.
Because I can't copy my own monk.
Well, he's got a dove occupying his space, but actually that doesn't matter. He can copy any worker, so he can just copy abilities that he sees.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Like, if there wasn't another monk out there, could I still?
You could still use it. Yeah.
All right, so I'll do that. I'll prune this guy. Okay.
And that'll cost you 2. So if you can pay it from your hand, that's going to be most beneficial to you.
Yes.
Because the cards in your hand don't count for anything.
I can pay 1, 2.
Oh, I totally forgot we could do it from our hand.
Yes, pruning from your hand is a big
So
deal.
did I, dude.
Yeah, I know. It's important. It's important to do it. Yeah. Okay, so let's count. So let's start with me since we sort of know what my points are anyway. So I've got 15, 16 in fruit. So I got 16. Then I've got 2 plus 3, so I've got 5, 6, 7 in cards. And I didn't prune anybody's thorns, so all I have is 23 points.
I forgot this was 3 cards. Oh, that's the difference.
So let's see what Weston has. Let's count up Trevor's, because Weston has a lot of points, I think.
You got me beat.
Let's see if we've got Trevor beat. What do you have in terms of fruit? 7?
Okay, so 7,
8.
7,
Right?
7. Oh, there's another one under there.
Oh, 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eight.
So 8 fruit. I think I'm one short of you, but 8 fruit. And then in my garden, I have 1, 2,
6.
3, 4, 5, 6 more.
Okay.
So 14 fruit.
And then pruned thorns.
And then pruned, I've got 1, 2, 3.
3, so 9. 9 points there. So 15 plus 8 is 23 points.
Oh.
Right? Yeah, 15 plus 8, 23. So, yeah, we're tied. So, Weston, let's see. Can you beat 23?
All right. So I got 3 fruit.
Okay.
And then, so this was the part I think I was missing. These teams, do I get 4 points for this or 1 point?
4.
Whew. All right.
5.
So I got 3, 4, 5, 9, 10.
Yep.
And then this is 12, so
12.
22.
No, 25 points.
How did I get 25?
Because you had 3 fruit.
We-
You got 3 fruit, 10 in cards, and then 12 pruned thorns for 25. You're our victor.
Oh,
Thanks,
nice.
Yeah. See, the interesting thing here is I got rid of all my workers and the game didn't end fast enough. I was like, come on, I need it to end. And it wasn't ending. If it ended earlier, I probably would have won. But it just went on a little bit too long. And Trevor, you guys were both doing a good job of pruning for each other. I didn't do that at all, which drags my score down a little bit. So
I got really lucky with these two that got me back in the game. I thought I actually had you beat at one point, and then I was like, oh, I'm 1 short, and then this one was under because of a TPS thing. That one was underneath there, and I didn't know it was there.
yeah. So a good game. Very close.
Yeah.
I liked the manager monk combo I had at the beginning because that just let me do any action I wanted twice.
Yeah.
So it gave me like a lot of flexibility early on.
Yeah, monks and the monk manager thing does it basically makes it so you have 2 gardeners.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so that's an interesting edge in fishing. We didn't see much from the fishing, but you can get a really good thing going with fishing.
Yeah.
Because the nice thing about when you fish is you can also immediately plant or appoint those cards as part of the action. So
See, that's pretty sick. And I feel like it'd be cool. Like, I feel like Fisher plus, honestly, Fisher Monk could be a sick combo to start.
yeah, because
Where you're praying enough to where you're overloading your hand and just having to discard.
Yeah, you could.
Super efficient, dude. Trust me.
You could do that. The thing I like about having fishers and monks is you can prune, and then you can get those seeds back that you used to prune and put them in your garden. Yeah. Then if you have a reaper too, you can collect the points. So you're just like, woo! I'm just like milling the same card over and over. All right, cool. Well, should we reset and play a game with the expansion?
Sure.
All right.
Hit that
let's do it.
reset button.
Load. All right, we're gonna get rid of this. So
My points.
So there's a little bit of a special setup with the expansion. And I'll explain it as I go. What I'm doing right now is I'm pulling out all of the 1-point seeds from the main deck. So all the 1-pointers are going away. And the reason is those are going to be replaced. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I got these. Group them. Just set them aside. Those are going to be replaced with gift cards. So in the expansion, what we have are gifts. And gifts, if you want to hover over those, the way gifts work is gifts are appointed to a worker. So if you have a gift card, you attach it to a worker. And what the gift card offers is an additional dove spot on that worker. That dove spot can be used to add an additional action that the gift says it gives. So this particular gift, serving, adds the prune action to any worker. Right, so if I have a,
Right.
let's see, if I have an assistant, for instance, which is one of the ones that we just saw in the last round, I could add a prune action by giving her the gift of serving. And then she also has an additional dove action. Now the gifts, the way that they work is there are 8 of them. There's 2 for each type of gardening action. So there's 2 for prey, 2 for prune, 2 for appoint, and 2 for plant. Okay.
Are they worth anything on their own?
Yes, yeah. So you can see they're worth 1 fruit. So they replace the 1-point fruit cards, and they're still worth 1 fruit. They can be used to prune, and if they're in your garden, they're worth 1 fruit. So a worker with a gift is worth 2 fruit. 1 for the worker and then 1 for the gift.
What happens if you move a worker and they had a gift associated with them?
The gift goes with them. The worker is gifted in that thing.
Okay.
It's essentially, thematically, what's happening is like you're imparting this wisdom to this worker, and they're developing that ability.
And they're treated as a seed as far as placing them.
Yeah, so the way that they're attached to workers is with an appoint action, not with a plant action.
Okay.
And then, so those are the workers. I think, yeah, Weston, since you're in that, I can't get in.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Let's see. So, search. Okay, then what else is in here? There's a new miracle. This miracle, inspiration, goes to the player with the least workers. But what's a little bit different about inspiration is that inspiration allows you to immediately send out your doves and recall them. So it essentially gives the player with the least workers a bonus turn as soon as it's played.
Mm.
So that could be a boon at some point. What we'll do is we will replace the miracle mercy with inspiration. So mercy comes out because it's also for least workers, and inspiration goes into the deck. So we'll pull those 9 cards out. Then what we will do last is we will add in these additional workers. And we're not going to remove anything from the deck, we're just adding 4 more cards. So the game may be just a touch longer, but it won't be noticeable. There are 2 types of workers. There are tricksters and there are twins. Twins are simple, they're Poedolus's ability. They can copy other workers. Okay, so that's what they do. They have 1 dove spot, they can copy other workers. And then the tricksters, the way the tricksters work, is they can be appointed to any team in any garden and advance that team bonus. So they count as all types.
Okay.
The thing to note about tricksters is you can never have more than 4 in a garden. So even if there are 4 assistants out there, and one of those is a trickster in a team, that other assistant can't be added for an additional team bonus, so he kind of takes up a spot. So that's the expansion. We're just going to shuffle it into the main deck, and with those removals, and we'll shuffle inspiration in with the other miracle cards in the setup. But that's how you use the expansion, and yeah, do you guys have any questions about those cards?
I don't think so.
Nope.
Fantastic. All right, so I'm going to flip it. Shuffle it. Oh, whoops, I used the wrong backs when I was setting up. Oh, but you know what I can do though? One moment. Back. Oh man. I don't have, oh yeah, I do. There we go.
Could you put your banking information out?
Yeah, yep. No problem. Okay, so we will use those backs. So we'll shuffle the cards. Let's play with different gardeners, shall we? Oh, that's the other thing from the expansion. There are 2 new gardeners. I don't have cards for them, but if you guys want to play as those gardeners, the options are there is a new gardener that has the ability to alter the creep. So that gardener, whenever they take a plant action or they plant a thorn or a miracle, they can plant either to the right or to the left. So they can plant in this spot, or they can plant in this spot in their garden, or they can plant in this spot, and it will affect the way the cards move.
So okay, gotcha.
So just anytime they can plant in the leftmost spot or the rightmost spot of their own garden. The other gardener, their ability is whenever you use that action to send a dove to go get fruit, you may draw a card as well.
Ooh.
You don't have to, but you may.
Whenever you use a dove to get fruit. I got it.
Do you guys want to try those gardeners?
I want a real card.
I'll be the Weston. It sounds like you're interested in the send a dove, get a card.
Like, kind of, but I feel like there are probably better ones.
Okay.
I didn't use that action at all last game.
Yeah, I actually saw an opportunity when you were playing very early on for you to do it, where you could have appointed a trader onto my trader to build a team, and then you could have used the trader to steal from me. Yeah, I saw a couple of times when I was like, oh, dude, he should be using that action. But that's just what I would have done if I was in your shoes, and you still won. So.
What are the other gardeners?
Okay, here are the other.
I'll play. I don't like have them memorized.
It really doesn't matter. We can play with any of the gardeners. I think we should probably remove Sister Prune's, Abbot Wiser, and Allus just because we just played with those three.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys can play with any of these five. I'll just let you pick which ones you want, and then you can be one of those expansion gardeners if you want. So just for people watching the stream, the 5 gardeners that remain are Sir Practicus. He can, anytime he plants, he can plant 1 or 2 seeds. Abbess Vicinia has the ability to place 2 doves on each of her workers. So normally workers are constrained by that single dove spot. She can place 2 doves on a single worker. There's also Brother Aventus. He allows you to collect thorns he prunes from his own garden, as if they were pruned from somebody else's garden. Dr. Meletus, she, just full disclosure, she's my favorite of the gardeners. You can pay 1 fruit instead of 2 anytime you prune. And then the last one is Lady Cassia. So Lady Cassia allows you to look at the top 3 cards of the draw pile, take 1, and put the others back in any order.
Taking Lady Cassia.
That's a tough choice.
Yeah. Dude, you should do the pruning one. I was between that one. I really wanted Dr. Meletus too. She's pretty good. Well, that seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Dr. Meletus. And I love the art with the potion and the dead plant. It's great.
I'm going to try this one.
Okay, Brother Aventus is great. I love Brother Aventus too.
I'm going to be sorry, I think.
Yeah, no, that one's a pretty good one too.
Yeah, Aventus actually is attributed, if you look at the flavor text on the cards, Aventus shows up in a lot of the Thorn cards. He has a lot to say about Thorns. Oh. So, let's see. I am going to be that new gardener that can affect the creep. So I am going to choose to be that expansion gardener that can plant on either side of this garden.
Okay, so in that case, Jack, let's say you start off and you get a thorn that goes here. Then,
like, let's say I have a full garden and I get a thorn and I go, oh, I want to move this into, I could choose. Do I want it to creep in Weston's direction or
I
Trevor's
see. We don't
direction?
get to choose. You don't get to choose where you put your first thorn. It's only when your garden's full could you creep it the other direction.
Oh yeah, you can do it at any time. So say I have a seed here I really like, I can plant another seed here I really like, and then I can protect them.
Wait, but you can actually change if it goes to the left or to the right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, I thought you just meant you could like skip 2 spots basically.
Yeah, for a single action I can push the creep in the opposite direction.
Oh.
So we'll see. Maybe it'll come into play. Okay,
But
so
you can't push it to us unless you have a full garden, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is
Hold
we're
on,
gonna.
sorry, Jack. Just to clarify, so you couldn't put it in your third one, but still have it go right. Like if you put it in the third one, it's always going left. If you put it in the first one, it's always going right.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I don't just get to move things wherever I want.
I was like, that sounds pretty awesome.
I feel like we could
No.
do this bit all night. All night. Wait. Let me clarify.
Wait, so what if you put it in the middle? Can't put it in the middle.
Why not the middle? Why was that choice made?
Well, yeah. Well,
Riddle me that.
so what gardener can put things in the middle? Yeah, so okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Then we're gonna cut 20 cards off the deck for 3-player game. We're gonna set those aside. Those are not gonna be part of this game. We got our gardeners, so everybody draw 5 cards.
Nah.
And then you are going to immediately play any of your thorns.
I don't have any.
Sweet.
Nice.
It's always nice if you don't have to deal with them.
I do have some other things though. I do have some miracles.
Ooh. You should not have miracles. You probably have gifts.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
The master
actually,
gardener,
wait.
is he cool?
What does he do? Okay, so
No, I do have miracles. This is a miracle, isn't it?
yes, that shouldn't be there. Just get rid of it.
No.
No.
Wait, hold on. How did this happen?
He drew 7 miracles.
Okay, hold on.
I don't know. It's the best draw ever, so it's not going to count.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
is so
No, hold
weird.
on.
Okay, hold on. We gotta just.
Did we put the miracles in too soon?
Well, somehow we ended up with the miracles being duplicated.
Oh.
And I don't know how that happened. Oh, it's because this is why. It's because when I redid the card backs, it messed. Okay, so we'll take these. We'll set them aside because they're just and then we'll use these ones because they have the right card backs. Okay, so these are the miracles that we're going to shuffle in. We got to shuffle the master. So how many cards do you have in your hand, Trevor? 3?
3.
You should have 5. So go ahead and draw 2 more cards.
Okay. See how many more miracles I get? None.
I'd be flabbergasted if you ended up with. How did that happen? Kind of things that don't happen in a physical game. Just like.
Oh, you guys got thorns. Look at that.
Yeah.
You don't have any thorns? Lucky
No.
duck. Alright, so here we go. We're going to assemble the draw pile, and we're off to the races. So, alright, first player is the player with the most thorns. Weston and I are tied, so then it comes down to the player who last watered a plant. Did you water a plant today, Weston?
Yeah. I actually did it not 20 minutes before we hopped on here.
Fantastic. What kind of plant did you water?
I was watering my whole lawn and then my backyard garden and my son's plant that he got. And,
oh, cool. All right, well, that means that you get to be first player, so you're up. Oh, and
all right.
we get. Oh, should I make the doves big again? Did you guys like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, for sure.
Let's go with big doves.
If not bigger.
Yeah, go big.
You want
Yeah.
you want them to be really
Make
big.
it. Yeah, make them really easy to see, dude.
Yeah. Tyrannosaurus dove.
Okay, so now everybody gets 2 doves.
Yes.
Comically large doves.
Dude, honestly, hey, we ain't gonna lose them now.
Very cool.
Oh, I'll still find a way.
Can you just toss it off the board?
You can, but they'll come.
You can. Well, doves always fly back, right?
They do, yeah. It'll find its way back to you.
Okay.
My friend has doves, and that's fun to do with them. You can throw them up in the air and just like circle and come back.
Okay. I think I'm gonna use my first one. to um, appoint
Ooh,
a manager.
very cool.
And then I am going to use my second dove to appoint a twin on top of them.
Okay. No, the twin is its own type. So the twin is the trickster is the one that can be any type.
Oh, my bad. I did not read that carefully, dude. My
That's
bad.
okay. Still cool to have a twin. So you appoint a manager and then appoint a twin?
Yeah,
And there's 4.
I guess so. Dang it.
You don't have to. You can do something else. You can take the twin
I
back if you
think-
want.
Okay, I think what I want to do then is not that one. I'll use. How do I do this? Oh, appoint. Oh shoot! Can I? Okay, okay, I can't do that. I'm gonna use it to appoint a gift to him then,
Oh, cool.
and it's the gift of pruning.
Ooh, nice. It's a pruning gift.
Should the gift like go off to the side or like how does it?
Just stack it like a team bonus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that was my 2, and then I'm gonna draw a card.
In real life, you just shift it so you can see the name still.
Right. Well, that's what I was kind of asking. Like, how do you do that in here?
Yeah.
Okay. That was me.
Can take a prune action. Cool. All right. Sweet.
So this guy can. Oh, see, yeah, I was
I
trying to do
know.
it.
TTS. It's, you can just set it to the side for right now. That's fine. All right, Trevor. Wait, did you draw your card, Weston, at the end of your
I did.
Okay,
Yep.
great. So, your turn, Trevor.
All right. I am gonna start off by pruning, and I think I will prune. I'll prune jets.
Okay. That goes into, yeah. Mhm.
And then, that was that action, I think. Oh, that's not a good first thing to do. Let me see. Wait, maybe there's a way I can actually do this differently. No, let's just. That.
I just realized because of the way we have Zoom set up, you guys have been able to see my hand this whole time.
Oh.
That's yeah. I'm pretty cunning, and that's how I beat you last game. So I've been taking screenshots this whole time, dude.
Been counting cards.
All right.
How do you think I beat you by 2 points?
And I'll take 1 for my dove. And I'll take a card.
Okay. Very cool.
I do not like taking 1 fruit for that. Oh, come on now.
Ooh, thorn. Alright, so I'm going to appoint a monk, and then I am going to use that monk to pray. And draw 2 cards from the deck. One is Forgiveness, which goes to the player with the most thorns. That is going to be Weston in this case, because it's going to go in turn order. So, Weston, you get a miracle. Then, I draw a card to end my turn. Recall my doves, and it is Weston's turn.
Well, oh, but it's a miracle, so I could put it in my worker row if I want.
Oh yeah.
That's interesting. So many choices. I'm gonna plant it here. Okay. Is it my turn now? Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's been your turn.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. I am going to. I'm going to appoint a monk. And
This character, by the way, is one of my favorite drawings in the game. Illustrations. It reminds me of Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
I'm going to pray. I'm going to pray for 2 cards.
Very cool.
All right. And then I'm going to draw a card.
I love these gigantic doves.
They're great. I love them too. They're so much easier to see.
If we reach 30,000, you too can have a giant dove.
Do you want doves the size of your hand? Do you want your game to be twice as expensive to ship? But 2-pound doves in every game.
Do you want a separate box? Do you want a separate box for your doves?
It's not the shape of a real dove, but it is the weight of a real dove. So. Cool. So, do you drew a card, Weston? It's Trevor's turn? Sweet.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, this is pretty sad, but I can't do that. Can I?
I don't know what you're thinking.
I don't know.
I say pull the trigger, dude. Do it. I don't know.
You gotta do it now. The
It's
people
no
wanna
end.
know.
It's like no engine at all. I mean, if I do that, I could do what? What does that give me? Yeah, then he's gonna do that. Okay, fine. I'll appoint. I gotta get cards out there somehow. So he's a twin, and I've got.
Can a twin use a gift?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Twins can also participate in team bonuses, but only with other twins. So they can only go up to 2. So it's a little mitigation.
Oh, they don't count as a team bonus if no, that's trickster.
Yeah,
Keep doing that.
Yeah,
Doing that.
I know it's because the cards look exactly the same.
Yeah.
And they both start with T. And they're brand new. And you never played with them.
So there's only 2 twins.
Yes, there's only 2.
Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna do a pray or prune. I guess I'm gonna do the manager. I'm gonna twin the manager, which lets me appoint. That lets me appoint, right? Yes.
Yep.
I'm gonna appoint this guy, which also lets this guy do what? Appoint a work dove spot and can take an point action. Okay, so he's now this twin now has an appoint action associated with him.
Right.
It's just funny to add a gift to a twin because he can pretty much do anything.
Yeah, I can do everyone.
But it adds to his value. So.
Hey, I will do my bad play. Thank you very much. And I'm drawing a card.
Okay. Draw a card. Very cool. Well, on my turn, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna appoint this gift to my monk, which allows her to take a plant action. Then I'm gonna use her to plant 2-point insight. Then I'm gonna recall my doves. I'm gonna draw a card, and it's gonna be Weston's turn.
All
and
right.
that's a thorn. So I am going to let it be on the end. So I'm going to plant it there.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I can do anything about that yet. I am going to. I need to start using this. I'm going to use her ability. What is it? Lady Kessia. Look at the top 3 cards of the draw pile. Take one and put the others back in any order.
So here's how I recommend doing this, Weston.
Okay.
I would take 3 cards like this, 2, 3, and then, oh no, that's not how I do this. Sorry. What I do normally when I play this on TTS is I press 3, so I draw the 3 cards into my hand, and then I put the other 2 back in whatever order.
Does he need to put a dove there to do that, Jeff?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
It takes dove.
Okay, so just draw 3?
Yeah, so draw 3, and then put 2 of the ones you drew back.
What happens? Okay, so, all right, interesting case here. Because I'm supposed to put 2 back. If I draw a thorn, am I allowed to put it back?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And you can put it back so that it targets either Trevor or I. But keep in mind, you are going to draw at the end of your turn. So.
Exactly. So, okay, so I'm going to put that one. Oh. I don't know how to.
Oh.
How do you get it to go upside down first?
You just flip it in your hand.
Oh, okay. I didn't see you could do that. My bad.
Well, that's bad. That's good to
now
know.
everyone knows, but not.
Yeah. Works much better at the table.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe
so
you
that
had
was
2 thorns. Maybe you had 2.
Yeah. Okay. You would know if he was like, so I looked at the top 3 cards, I put 2 cards back, and now I'm playing a thorn. Like, oh, so they were all thorns.
Yeah. Oh man.
I wonder if I'm getting a thorn.
So can I can I appoint? Is that what the monk does? No. It's the managers, right? So I can appoint this Reaper.
Yeah.
And I think that's my turn. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then draw a card. Yep. Okay.
Sweet.
Oh, I see.
Now it is Trevor's turn.
Yep.
Feel that juicy thorn coming. Good thing I don't have 3 doves, eh? Okay, so I will place that there to prune this, but my action is I get to keep it, and I'm going to prune it with this guy.
Okay.
And then I can use my other dove to go here, which lets me do any other worker out on the board. What do we have?
Trevor has no cards. Oh, he has 2 cards on his side.
Plant, appoint, pray, prune.
Yeah, Reaper, and then mine is a monk, so
yeah,
she's got it.
I think I'll pray.
Pray?
I'll take you could 2.
Okay, very cool. Okay, and then Mike, did you draw a card at the end of your turn? You got Mercy.
So that becomes 9. Now, which one?
Yes,
I drew
that'll go
you
to you.
both. I drew these both.
Yeah.
So which one plays first?
So normally the way that you would do this is you would draw cards one at a time and look at them. So,
Okay.
so in this case, we'll just, because
I
it's
think the
pretty easy,
thorn
we'll
would have.
just do that.
Yeah, I think the thorn would have come first,
Yeah.
according to where they came in my hand.
Yeah, it doesn't affect your, it doesn't affect this particular play, so.
Okay, let's put that there and that there.
Well,
Is that right?
no.
Or does that have to go in?
Yeah, no, you're right, you're right. That works. Yeah, it does affect this play, because the order
Yeah.
of things, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
No,
definitely.
that's right. Okay, cool.
That's me. Return and grab a card. One. Oh, 16. Oh my.
Is that another thorn? Oh yeah.
Another thorn.
Here
Come
we
on.
go. All right. Well, this is fun. So here's what I'm gonna do.
No, don't do it.
Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. So on my turn, I am going to plant a card here, and I'm gonna use my gardener ability. I'm gonna plant, and I'm gonna use her gift to plant again. I'm gonna plant on the right side. So this is gonna push the creep in the opposite direction. This thorn is gonna go to,
Oh my gosh.
which that thorn's gonna go to you. Oh, I'm gonna draw a card.
I actually thought you were going to push two of them somehow, and I'd be losing my mirror.
No, it's still kind of fun. All right, your turn, Weston.
Oh man. All right, all right.
And I don't feel like I've done anything.
That's how I'm feeling too. I am
Like
feeling
I've
like
done-
Jack is
To be
wrecking.
fair, it's a thorn-heavy game. We've drawn a lot of thorns. That can happen sometimes.
No, I like it feels like a totally different game than the last one. That's
I know.
interesting.
Yeah, it can be pretty different.
I need to get. Okay, so can I?
And we
Go ahead.
should have theoretically had more cards in this deck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slightly more.
interesting.
Yeah. The interesting thing is you can have games that feel abundant and games that feel kind of scarce. This is more scarce.
Yeah, it's interesting. My starting hand was interesting. I'll tell you what it was later.
Oh, okay.
I am going to use the Reaper to discard that twofer and get 2, so I have 5 fruit.
Okay.
And I forgot I could do this. And then I can like prune, right? But I can discard these 2.
Yeah.
I gotta look at the Zoom call every once in a while. I think my face was like just like right up on my nose.
I'm sure mine
The
was too.
camera.
I'm very interested to see.
Like-
So I'm not looking at the camera.
like this. Hi, how's it going in there?
All right, I'm gonna draw a card, and I'm done. All you, Trevor.
Very cool.
All right. Okay, so what can I do? I could do. Did you prune me? Somebody
I
pruned.
did. I pruned you. Yeah, I pruned
Okay.
you.
Cool. All right. So I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna prune this one with. Now, I got a question, Jack. If I take this out and you hit me with a thorn, does this move? Or only if
No.
I fill up?
Only if it's full.
Okay. I'm going to prune that with that.
Okay.
And... Oh, I keep that card. Oops.
Yeah. Being a Ventus.
And then
Dude, you are making the most out of Aventus, I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah, he
You're
really is.
destroying that.
heal thyself. um, okay, so that is that, and then what else can I do? Man,
Can send a
can
dove. Well, you can use the twin.
I think I will.
Right?
What do we got left? 14. I'm gonna pick 2 cards.
Okay.
Do it. Do it.
Gonna pray.
Oh. Do I win that one?
Ooh, okay. Yeah, so least workers. Yeah, so what happens here is you place that in your garden. So you get to choose where it goes, seed or worker row. Then you pull your doves back and you get to send them back out.
Oops.
Nice.
Oops. I can't work TTS.
The doves are huge, man.
He's a new. That was weighing me down. Okay, so I immediately. Oh wait, what is this? Okay. So I immediately pull my doves out again. So I will do that to do this.
Oh, nice. Okay, plant.
And then I will. Ugh, I don't know. Let's pray again.
Okay.
Oh, that's risky though. Are you full? You are full.
Uh, yeah.
But
I don't
you
know.
will not. Okay, but if you move something towards me, it's goodness.
It's a decent move.
Okay. Then let's pull 2 more.
Okay.
I don't know if this is okay. And then I have to draw, right? Recall. Come on. Cuckoo. And then I draw 1.
Yep.
Okay.
Very good. Okay, that was a big draw. There's a lot of drawing on that turn. So,
There was.
okay, so what am I going to do? I am going to prune. So I'm going to take a prune action. Going to spend these 2. I'm going to prune this. Going to take another prune action. Going to spend these 2.
Those are mine, dude. Those are my thorns, bro.
Then I am out of stuff, so I'm going to draw a card, and it's Weston's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now, if Weston draws the Master Gardener, he would finish his turn. I would get a turn. You would get a turn.
Yep.
Is that correct? Okay.
Yeah, so no matter what, everybody has the same number of turns in the game.
What happens
if you run out of the draw pile?
Yeah.
Then you just shuffle and redraw the.
Like any other game.
Discard? Okay.
Yes. I should have been able to figure that out.
Yeah.
I am going to.
I make games, people.
I make games.
It would be
I'm
great
gonna
to
point
do
a
something
trickster
completely different.
to my Reaper, which gets me 2. Fruit?
Yeah, it does.
2
Yep,
fruit.
that'll get you 2 fruit.
4. And then I'm going to use my other one to appoint again my manager. So one was the manager, one was this guy. And I'm going to point a Reaper onto here. So now I have 3 of them.
Oh, nice.
And I get 3 fruit.
We're getting schooled.
No, I mean, not really. Now I'm going to draw. That's my turn.
Okay, nice.
Oh, I got a thorn. Does this guy go in front of my miracle then?
Yeah, just like normal, like that.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Just double checking.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Your turn, Trevor.
Can I exchange these 10 fruit for 2 5s?
No.
Okay.
I'm trying to stack, bro. Do they not stack past 8?
I don't know. I think they'll stack Infinitely. It depends on the physics.
Dude, I don't think so, bro.
I could change the
I'm trying to
physics.
stack right here. It's not stacking up, man. Oh, what just happened to that one? Oh,
It went
what?
away.
Okay, I should have 10.
What's under here? Oh, nothing.
Here, let's just make them heavy.
There we go. There we go.
They'll stack a lot better now.
Okay.
No, I got him. I got him.
Yeah, I quadrupled their weight.
Oh. All right. Sorry, Trevor. What are you doing, Trevor?
I don't know. I'm thinking, like I always am.
Wait, whose turn is it? Oh, it's
It's Trevor.
Trevor's.
It's Trevor.
It's Trevor's.
I can't tell you, Weston, how many games I've played with Trevor where that refrain comes up.
Whose turn is it? It's always Trevor's turn. Always. Okay, so you have a monk, you have a manager. Why am I even looking? I don't have that card this time. Well, I do, but okay. I could do that. Okay, let's start by. Oh yeah, I only got 2 doves this game. Dang.
I know, right? 3 doves is pretty sick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it is a big advantage.
Wait, when I got the 3 stacks, oh, I could have gotten a dove.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot I could do that.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, it's so late in the game.
I know.
The fruit is good.
Yeah, I'll stick with my fruit for now.
I don't think it was a bad decision.
Yeah, because it could end at any moment.
Okay, I'm gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll do this.
What did I don't know what I did, dude. Sorry.
You flipped it. It's okay.
I clicked the wrong thing, dude. My bad.
It's okay.
I'll
It's
do.
okay. You're forgiven.
I don't want to do that. I'll do this. I don't know that that's a good idea, but I'm gonna pay for my pruning over here.
Ah, okay. Nice.
Okay, so that is 1. You gave me too many doves. And yeah, it's risky. It's risky. Do I want to do it? Probably should do it.
Do it.
Do it. I'm drawing to.
Praying. Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh wait, but it doesn't end right away. You still get your turn.
you'll give Jack a turn. Yeah,
I get a
Ooh.
turn, but Weston won't get another turn.
I won't get another turn.
Ooh.
So I don't think you should do it, dude.
I think you should have.
Yeah. You got.
We're like just imagining.
You better just turn that dove in for 1 fruit, dude.
Dude, will you please pray? Don't pray.
I think 1 fruit. I don't know. That's probably a bad.
Oh, persuasion 100.
Wow, he's really unbelievable. I can't believe you wouldn't pray for it.
Well, you're
Okay,
gonna get it
So
anyway.
Did you draw a card, Trevor, to end your
I
turn?
did.
You did.
I
Okay,
did.
okay.
Six
All right,
left.
here we go.
And we know it's not the bottom one.
Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so what do we have in terms of teams? Is this the only substantial team over here?
Yeah, I think mine.
Yeah.
The three Reapers. Yeah.
Okay, well, I am going to play.
Have we seen a wild come out? I don't think we've seen a wild yet.
I am going to appoint my trickster.
Oh, there it is.
Speak of the devil. Yeah, so speak of the disciple. I'm going to plant that trickster there, and then I will get 5 points. Nice. And then I'm going to use my monk to pray. I'll draw 2 cards. And there's the master, which immediately ends the game.
Dang.
Draw a
What about the
card.
thorn you? What about the thorn you drew?
I didn't draw a thorn. So okay, so now we'll score. So let's start with me again. So I'll just start here. I have 5 points in fruit. I have 2 points in my garden, and then I have 6 points here. So 5 plus 2 plus 6 is going to be 13 points for Jack. All right. Let's do Trevor, and then let's see where Weston ended up, because I think I have suspicion. Let's see what
Weston killed it again, but let's see. Okay, so I got 4,
Okay.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for fruit, right? Or do these count as fruit? I'm not sure how to score those.
Oh,
But
Oh
there's
yeah, how do those?
12 in my tableau.
Oh, they're just
So
one.
2. Yeah, so 2, 4, 6, 8. So you have 8 in your tableau plus 4 fruit points.
So that's 12. And then I got 4 times 3 is 12 more, so 24.
24.
I did 1 better than last time.
Yeah,
That is so
24.
weird.
I don't think I got 24.
Much
Do you think
better
I got
than me.
24?
Well, let's see what he got. So what do you have in fruit?
10.
10.
And then 1, 2, 3. So 7, 9.
Yeah.
In the 9 in the cards.
Okay. And then how many points do you have? Just one?
Just one.
Whew.
22,
22,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Very nice, Trevor.
Nice job, Trevor.
Good.
See, I'm improving. You guys went down.
Yep. Yep. Jack fell off a cliff, though.
Hey, you know what? It was because I just really wanted to show off my gardener. Just really
He's
wanted
like,
to
he
try
went
it.
too hard that first game. He's got to tone it down for us.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, that's the game. Hopefully, if you watch the stream this far and you are a backer, thank you so much. Thank you for backing the game. I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that you see all of these crazy things happening on your own table. I hope you have fun experimenting with the expansion, all the different ways you can shuffle that into the main game. But more than anything, I just hope this game is a huge blessing to you. It has been for me, and I'm really excited to share. I'm excited to get it into houses everywhere. So thank you, Weston. Thank you, Trevor, for being on the stream. Really appreciate you guys' time tonight. It was a pleasure to lose to both of you. That was a nice experience for me.
You're welcome, dude. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Anytime.
I would gladly live in a world where either of you are the head gardener. So happy for that. Well, do you want to, Trevor? I know you have a project coming up. So if people want to follow you or connect with you and play Alcatraz Escape the City, how can they do that?
Probably the easiest is the Facebook group that's got all the links in there. There is a website for Zunga Games, but it's kind of being built. So yeah, Alcatraz Escape the City on Facebook. It's pretty easy to find.
Nice. Yeah. If people want to hang out with Weston, contact me, right?
I mean, yeah. Yeah, just, I guess, know that I do. Wow, excuse me.
Weston did all of our video edits for how to play videos.
Yeah, so if you have any small video editing projects, I'm down for those too.
Nice. Cool. Well, thanks a lot, you guys. I really appreciate playing with you guys. It was a lot of fun having you on. And yeah, till next time, everybody, happy gardening. Yeah, and we'll end the stream there. And I think if any of you want to play between now and when the Kickstarter fulfills, feel free to reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to schedule a demo on TTS and play through the game with you, with or without the expansion. If anybody's interested in jamming the solo mode, you can play solo mode whenever you want. Just go on TTS Workshop, you can download the app, or download the game, which happens pretty quickly, and you can start playing the solo mode right away. So that's it for tonight. Have a good night, everybody, and we'll see you later.
Yeah.
See ya.